us live.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
Bloody hell, you want to hitch yourself to this caboose? You're in for a bumpy ride.
I hate your hat. I hate your t-shirts. I hate your wristbands. I hate your shoes. I hate your music. I hate the C Nation.
And then you want to walk back in here and call this place your home? This is not your home. This is my home.
Well, you don't know who you're dealing with. You are dealing with the best in the world.
You get what you have earned, and what you have earned is nothing.
This ain't no disco, ain't no country club either. This is the 3 Count Thursday podcast. So let's go, baby.
Tell him to say it to my face. Say it to my face, Bill Goldberg.
Hello, everyone. 3 Count Thursday. We are live. It is February the 5th, 2026. We hope that you are doing well wherever you are and staying warm if you're at most places in the country. We hope that you're following along with us all the time at 3 Count Thursday across the board, all of our social media. If you're on the video here, you can scan the QR code, top right corner of your screen. We would appreciate the likes and the follows and all of that stuff. You can grab the 3CT merchandise over on our T Public store. We have plenty of offerings over there. The Dilberg shirts and merchandise line still available at last check. So until we get copyright strike over there on that, make sure you go grab the Dilberg merch. You can also leave us a voicemail at any time, 717-473-7833. Would certainly love to hear from you. We heard from Devin last week, so we would love to hear your voice on our show one way or the other. So for now, it is just the 3 big boys that you see on the screen. Matt is off. He has some PTO time for most of this month. Intern Mark may be crashing the party, but for now it's quiet, and for that we are thankful. Tim, how are you?
You all right, sir?
I'm blessed. Everything's good. I'm glad I'm here with the big 3 of 3CT. And that's the good thing about having a group of 5 is if you have a group of 5, you always have a group of 3. But life is good. Can't complain. I'm ready for a weekend no matter how cold it is.
Oh, yeah, praise be. Yeah, it's going to be very cold in the east and the northeast. So what else is new for the past couple? But we got Ryan.
You all right, sir? Hello, Smokey.
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm really good.
Good.
It's cold.
It is.
It's cold, and we've had a couple of warmer days with the angle of the sun. Like I can hear some snow melting off my roof. I'm seeing some icicles.
Yep.
And the low on Saturday is going to be 4 degrees. Like I can't even be excited about some of this stuff melting. There's still so much of it on the ground here in central Pennsylvania. That it's just I miss seeing the dead grass that we normally see. And like I don't like looking out windows and just being like, oh, everything's still coated in white.
Dude,
I'm just sick of seeing it.
Last night I took the trash out to the curb because Thursday's trash day.
It is trash day.
And like I felt like I was like dropping the trash can. So I went to like reposition it, and I put the can down on the snow that's in my front yard, and it's like I put it down on concrete. It didn't make a dent. It didn't do anything. I had to like slam it down for it to like vaguely crack the ice layer. So then when I was like going back inside, I picked up like one of the chunks of ice that's like, 2.5 inches thick, and I like threw it up in the air as hard as I could, as hard as I could, and when it landed back like on the middle of the yard, it just shattered as if I had thrown it in the middle of the street.
Yep.
And at that, and with as just cold as it was, and now my hands were cold because I'm an idiot and I picked up a cube of ice. I just sat there and I'm like, fuck ice. This is the dumbest.
It's so stupid.
It's the dumbest. I hate, like, it is so cold.
Just don't need it.
No.
I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick of hearing about it. I just want to be happy.
Yeah.
And I just want to, like, not be around snow and cold and
Yeah.
ice.
Like, lately, when like, I'm a golfer, like late summer rounds, I start to get sad because it starts to get darker and it get a little cooler, and I'm like, man, in a couple months, like the leaves are going to be down and the grass is going to be brown, and like if I play golf, I'm going to have to like bundle up a little bit, and it's just going to be a little bit more miserable than a normal day when I can't hit the ball correctly. What I wouldn't give for like a 42-degree round of golf on some dead brown grass right now. It would be the absolute best thing ever.
That's one thing I've noticed is it is starting to stay a little bit lighter, a little bit longer.
We're getting
which
there.
just means I have to look at the fucking snow longer.
Well,
It's not even doing any good right now.
No, it's now I will say I would like on, I think it was Tuesday, I had gone outside for something, and like the sun actually, there was a little bit of redeeming, like slight warmth from the sun.
Yes.
That will not be there tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, but I did see next week we're supposed to have like 3 or 4 days where it's above 30. So it's something. That's, I will grab onto that.
Did you look at next Saturday's forecast by any chance, Jim? Next Saturday?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Is it not great? I'm going to throw some comments up here if you want to.
It is Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
Oh God.
The 14th.
Okay.
You might be okay.
We're looking.
Are they calling for snowies?
I'm seeing accumulating 1 to 3 inches during the day and 1 to 3 inches at night.
Well, I mean, the good news is usually a forecast that far out's brutal.
It could be. It could be very wrong.
But yeah.
But what if it's brutal in the wrong way?
Well, it could be. But Ryan, if I'm going to go even further out, Tuesday the 19th, it's supposed to be 49 degrees. 49. That's almost 50.
That's the right side of 50.
That is the right side of 50.
What was that Tuesday? The what?
Tuesday the 19th. So
That's a Thursday, isn't it?
The Thursday, whatever it's, yeah, maybe Thursday the 19th.
Jim, I'm seeing a high of 41.
Okay, well, it's still above 40.
And a 30% chance of snow that day.
Well, if it snows, it'll be not coating because it'll be 40 degrees.
God,
I'm just. Devin says he hopes we're having a good week so far. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying. Charlie,
you're having a good week too.
So hello, my friends. He says happy Olympic Hockey Day. Yes, Olympic hockey where the Finnish women's team couldn't play because of a norovirus outbreak. So
it happened.
Congratulations, Finland. At least that's not contagious. Big Mac says he's going to get on the plane right now. Let him know what tea time is. Course is wide open. Don't even need a tea time. We'll just
just roll up and just start whacking.
No, just roll up and start. Well, that's what I do on a Saturday night usually. Oh yeah, Tim, your internet did glitch out there for a minute, Devin.
Am I better now?
You're better now. That's why Mark hasn't joined us yet. He's trying to configure his computer to your interwebs.
Tony Khan 8 Central PA right now. He thinks it's try not to get another strike. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, we're plugging away. We're doing what we can. It's cold, but again, Mark's not here for the moment.
I did sit in my car and I was like, okay, I'm not shivering immediately. Like when I sit in my car to warm it up.
Yep.
And I'm only warming it up for like a minute or two, but like when it's 24 out, that's not as bad as like when it's 4 out.
Mhm.
Like last week was total bullshit. It really was.
last
It's
weekend
a little bit
sucked.
more tolerable this week. And again, seeing and hearing like some icicles, I know things are melting. And Jim, to your point, it's just melting into the snow and making that ice layer just thicker and harder and stronger.
Over,
But
yeah.
it will eventually all go away.
It will. It will. Eventually.
Eventually.
Maybe not by the end of February, but eventually.
Maybe not.
Charlie asks, Timmy Scissorfeet, did you band Mark with a K over his groundhog? No, but Mark did warn us he was going to be late. Tim did tell him he could have the week off if he wanted.
I, as one of the four-headed monster of 3CT, I felt I had my ability to give out complimentary PTO.
You can.
At a moment's notice. I told the unpaid intern, hey, stay home.
Now you're beefing a bit with Mark because he likes to get your opinion in the. So we have a 3CT group chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like he asks for your opinion and he values your opinion as a friend. So he says at Tim and then would ask the question, which is what I think a normal person would do if you wanted to get a hold of somebody to get their opinion and like tag them in it, because you're not the most responsive person in the group chat, Tim. You're not. Sometimes it will go an hour or two until you see a post. So tagging you usually gets your response much quicker. And Mark has realized that and might have abused that a little bit. Tim has requested that we no longer tag him. Jim, do you have the picture? Can you locate the picture? Is the picture something we can have?
I can find it.
So
yeah.
Tim has requested that we no longer use the at Tim symbol to get Tim's attention in the group chat, which is kind of bullshit and kind of handcuffs all of us a little bit, because sometimes we do need Tim's opinion because, again, you're a valued member of the four-headed circus that is 3 Count Thursday.
Correct.
So instead, Tim said, I need you to put up the Timmy Scissorfeet alarm or alert or signal. And that's the only way we can tag you to get your attention. And it doesn't even tag Tim, and he sees it whenever he sees it. And it does not expedite a response at all.
Yes, that is correct.
I don't think it was me who came up with the idea.
I don't
for
know
a
if this is something to even
signal.
argue about, because I feel like everything I stated is 100% fact. But that's how we have to get Tim. We have to put out the Timmy Scissorfeet signal and just wait for Tim to fucking see it.
So I did that. So full disclosure, at my job, my now former team leader, sometimes, like, you know, you will, if you need to get somebody's attention on, like, in Microsoft Teams, you will at them, like, in a group chat. It will give them an alert. And like tagging him, like, one day wasn't working. I don't know if he was in a meeting or something. And so I had the idea to go into, like, my photo editing program, and I found a bat signal, and I put his face with a little Batman mask over his face in the signal. So I sent out the signal. And I've made now signals for multiple people. So then when Tim asked to not be tagged in our chat anymore by Mark, I'm like, well, let's make a Timmy Scissorfeet signal, which then I think Mark took upon himself to make the
this one is so good
smoky signal to alert when he wants to get Ryan's attention.
Can I say,
you would just tag me? Like, I don't need this at all. I have no problem with being because again, I don't know when you're posting this picture.
right.
The picture does nothing. It is just a message into our chat. So like on your phone, like if you get tagged, you will open it, you can see the preview. It'll be at Tim or at Ryan or at Jim.
No, not
like,
this.
No, this is just a picture.
And then he will just ask his questions as if this would notify us.
As if the person had
been immediately
alerted.
It says you've missed 36 messages. And it's just Mark letting us know Ritz Country Market has a new donut of the month.
Yep, has the new donut. Which
And if you think the shit you watch here at any of this is like gimmick and we're putting on a show, it's not. It's truly how we are all the time, and we do this bullshit just to piss each other off.
Full disclosure, so like friends of the show, Big Mac and Joe from the Take 3 Wrestling Podcast, Ernest DJ Christian, formerly of the Take 3 Wrestling Podcast.
Well, that's because you run his ass out of there, didn't you?
Well, yeah, exactly. But those guys thought that Mark was a gimmick. Like they thought that when the show went live, that Mark turned on the entertainment. I'm like, no, that is just Mark. And if it is a show, the show starts when Mark wakes up, and the show ends when Mark goes to sleep for the 30 minutes that he sleeps.
It might be like a Truman Show. Like it really might be. We all might just be actors in Mark's Truman Show.
I do also want to say this about Mark's shenanigans. As bad as they are, as they appear over the internet, to be a live experiencer of the shenanigans, because you get all the same audio and visual gags, but then you get the physical magic. You unlock being pulled by Mark at any random time,
all the time.
And that's the thing. So like
it's so he's such a pest.
Some people at times, because I know like Ryan, some members of your family, and some other people like have thought that we have almost been mean.
No.
Yeah, I have been told that I am bullying Mark, and as a friend, I should be nicer to him.
Oh, he's not even there.
But this guy will go up to you and give you a Dorwit surprise.
Dorwart.
I don't know.
I don't even know how to spell it. It's of a guy I've never met, and he will just tug your shirt a little bit off the side of your body.
Right. So like people have thought we're being mean to Mark, but when we try to explain to them that like they see Mark in like hour-long spurts in a 7-day period.
Yeah.
We deal with Mark 24/7, 365.
Right. Like,
so
when
when
you
we
go to the
finally
diner
break,
with Mark, your shirt will be pulled an average of 4 to 5 times.
Yeah.
Named after a guy none of us have
none
met.
of us know.
Dorwart. Is it Dorwart, Mark? Dorwick? He probably can't hear us because
Mark,
he's
I
going to do
swear
a
to
gimmick
God.
now.
See, and now he's fucking with us.
Hi, boys.
There
I
he is.
can hear you. The rest of the world hears you.
My God.
Tim, and the people listening to this podcast will hear all of us soon. USA! USA!
Oh my Lord.
USA!
Got both the dogs fired
I
up.
got the
tonight.
dogs fired up. Oh, he's wild. Stop it. Oh, he's upset. He's upset. Easy boy. Heal.
So,
It's just
Mark-
Timmy Scissors feet. He can't hurt you from there.
So Mark, when the dogs are done attacking you and shitting on your floor, what's the name of the man with the door?
Jim Dorwart, God rest his soul.
So it's DORWORT?
I do believe so. I can find out for sure.
No, I just want to make sure it is Dorwart, W-O-R-T, like something like that.
Jim
Not
Dorwart,
like
the old
Dorwart.
Dorwart surprise.
Okay.
He pinched you. He can give you a little pinch. And he always called you Doc. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc.
Hey,
Well,
Doc.
that's something you've not picked up on yet. You've not started
Wow.
calling anybody Doc.
2026 is young. Speaking of Doc, Tim, did you know that Mel Blanc, who did the voice for Bugs Bunny, was allergic to carrots? That's what's up.
Really?
Doc, yes. A fun
That's
fact.
Dumb fat, but I totally believe you.
Oh, it's true. It's
Right, I'm
true.
not going to look it up.
It is true. Mel Blanc, God rest his soul as well.
Oh, he died?
He's been dead for he's passed on a while ago, I'm afraid.
Well, happens to the best of us, I suppose.
Well, yes. Hi, boys. Did we
Hi,
go? Are we
Mark.
live yet? Did we go around and say hi to everybody?
We have. We've
I
just
was fine.
we've We've been just talking about you for a little
Okay,
bit.
so I did Google it, Mark, and it says Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny, famously chewed and spit out raw carrots while recording, not due to an allergy as commonly rumored, but to avoid swallowing them and to maintain his speaking ability. He disliked the taste of raw carrots, and chewing them made him clear his mouth quickly.
Oh,
wait a
So
minute. I heard he was
anybody that actually enjoys
and a rumor that he was allergic to carrots, but he was not.
really. Are you sure? It's just a rumor.
That's what the Google machine says.
rumor has it.
We're gonna
Is
look
there
up.
anybody that actually enjoys the
Yeah.
taste of raw carrots?
Oh, I like raw carrots. Sure.
I mean, I'll eat them on a salad.
Yeah, I mean, I'll eat them. I've eaten them on off of a veggie tray, but I don't necessarily I love the taste of this raw carrot.
Well, if Hodeckers made raw carrots, I'd like them more, but they don't.
Snopes says that it is false. He was not allergic to carrots. Mark, you are.
Oh,
Why would you come
wow.
onto this show and just start with a lie?
I made a mistake. I thought it was factual. It's not a lie, Tim, if you believe it.
It actually is.
I don't know if
I
any
don't
of
think
that's
that's right.
Okay. I just want you guys to know something. As annoying as it is to be added in a chat since September 16th of last year for questions. The first time he adds me, he says the following. The OG lady with the good stuff had an Eagles jersey for sale today at this Tuesday at Roots.
Now, you didn't even give us any. You might have been looking for an Eagles jersey that week. We don't know, Tim.
Known Washington Commandos and former Kansas City Chiefs fan Tim was looking for
Would a man with a mug like this want an
Can't be
Eagles
showing that.
jersey?
We're going to get kicked right off the air.
Right off the air. I found that this Tuesday at Roots.
Yes, Mark
You
Hottenstein
absolutely did.
bought this. I did not buy this. This was given to me.
It was
and
a
I
gift.
feel as though this is a memento mori and not actually a gift.
It is a
I
darn
believe
nice gift.
this is soul bound to Mark.
You know, like the things that we get from this Tuesday at Roots.
There's another one.
There's another one.
The nice one.
It's a
That's,
rowdy
uh,
statue.
That's Rowdy.
He's rowdy. Look at him.
What a nice gift.
He's ready
Darn
for the
nice.
Superb Owl on Sunday.
Boy, you think I would have something that Mark bought me for Christmas, but I don't have anything available.
This entire table back here is just all stuff
Mark fodder
from Mark the past couple of years. There's a big Hershey Cocoa Bear.
So big.
Is that
And there's an
beauty?
Oriole, and then of course Rowdy, and then the 3 CT logos right in my face.
I got to take care of my Jimmy.
Well, I try to.
He
do
ain't
that.
gonna take care of himself.
That's right. Well, we're almost halfway through the show. Why don't we do the news? You want to do the news? Let's do it.
There's big news, Jimmy.
Oh, good Lord. I'm afraid to ask. Mark, what in the holy hell is on your hand?
Well, you've heard of Punxsutawney Phil. This is Elizabethtown Eddie.
Oh, I like him better than that dumb bitch Mountjoy Mini.
Oh, and now Eddie is going to tell me he knows where Timmy Scissors Feet, aka Tim, not the Toolman Taylor, where he gets his salsa from. He's going to whisper it in my ear, Tim. New York City. Now I heard everything. Tim, that's going to raise a big stink around here. He can't hurt you from here. That whole shadow thing, 6 more weeks to winter anyway. All right.
I forget what layout it was. You guys, you'll have to take them off of full screen.
I got you.
He's upset. Tim, did you really get your salsa from New York City?
New York City.
Was that Old El Paso, or is that what salsa was that?
Mark's so old it was just El Paso.
That's right. It was just Paso.
It was just Paso. You are out of line, sir. You are out of
Man.
line.
Poor Timmy's upset. Timmy, remember that time you were dating that tennis player back in high school? She
Yes.
told you that love means nothing. You broke it off with her.
I was uncultured.
I'm honestly surprised that you understand that joke.
I don't know that he understands the joke.
Tim doesn't understand it.
Me or him?
Mark.
Oh.
Mark, I could see him hearing the joke. Somebody laughed at it, and he's like, "Yep, I'm putting that one in the memory bank."
I put it in the memory bank. So love, Tim, in tennis, that means when you're tied. So you're tied and she didn't like you anymore. No, it means that it was zero. Love's when both players have zero. And if love means nothing, it's zero, like in tennis.
I love you. God damn it. I can't stand this show, though.
It is the worst.
The first 15 minutes, Mark, because you were late, we pretty much were just talking about we were talking about how you can't tag Timmy anymore because he had a fit about it, and we had to set up a Tim signal.
That would make a great shirt.
And then we said
there's the smoke signal.
Smoke signal.
Can I say what my favorite thing about the smoke signal is?
Can we make this, but with Timmy Scissor Feet, Timmy Scissor Bat? No. Just put a bat mask over Timmy Scissors Feet?
Yes.
We probably can. I can work on that.
So what I love about this so much is it also makes me think that Smokey the Bear is a Care Bear.
It does. It does.
Oh.
It looks like it's coming out of his
shooting
belly.
it right from the belly.
Right from the belly.
That's right. Look at that.
Now that would be a good topic for the Tuesday show. What would you have on your belly, Tim, if you were a Care Bear?
That would be a good Tuesday topic.
I bet Jimmy would have dirty dishes.
That's good. That's
dirty
topical. I love it.
dishes.
Dirty dishes.
I hate you so much. What's next for AJ Styles has quietly become one of the biggest unanswered questions in professional wrestling, with several major companies closely monitoring his status following what is believed to be the end of his WWE in-ring career. As things currently stand, Styles' run as an active competitor in the WWE is widely believed to be over. One source noted that regardless of what he chooses to do next, Styles has had a significant autonomy in shaping his exit strategy. Another management level source indicated that WWE would be open to extending him, but that Styles has been upfront for years that retirement has always been a serious consideration. A source close to Styles indicated that they were aware his in-ring WWE career was ending at the Royal Rumble, but they were unsure what comes next. According to that source, money is not the driving factor for Styles at this stage of his career. Instead, he is in a position where he intends to do exactly what he wants if he does anything at all on his own terms. Whether that means a final run elsewhere, a special attraction schedule, or quietly stepping away from the ring altogether, AJ Styles remains firmly in control of his future, and the wrestling world is watching closely. And I do know that he was on the Stephanie McMahon podcast and basically said, the classic phrase in professional wrestling, you can never say never. But, it does seem to kind of indicate that, at least for the short term, his career is over. Now, I know we talked about this a little bit last week going into the Royal Rumble and our predictions for the show. I think we're all kind of in agreement that we thought it would be the end of his WWE career, but that he will not be fully retiring yet. Has the last week changed your mind at all? Do you think he does end up having a match or some matches elsewhere before he does finally call it quits? Or do we think that his career is over completely?
I know the never say never is usually like a WWE thing, but I don't know how the WWE would get out of him being retired by Gunther. Like, that seems like there should be some finality there. To have Styles come back and wrestle in the WWE would cheapen the match with Gunther, and ultimately it doesn't mean anything. So I think he has to be done with the WWE. I don't think he's done wrestling. I think we'll see something. I don't know if AEW makes a ton of sense. I think there's some dream matches over there. or once again matches, but I think you could have them in Japan if he wanted to, and his career still in TNA, where I think he should ultimately wrestle his final match.
Yeah, I think in a perfect world is his final match. If it isn't on this past Saturday against Gunther, which I think is the way you end his WWE career, and the contrast between a guy who knew his career, win or loss, was done and accepted it, and a guy who fought and fought and fought until he passed out and was shocked to learn that he had passed out. The contrast there, I think that is a great way to close that chapter. But I think that in a perfect world, at the very least, one more TNA match, even if it's not a short run there or matches somewhere else. I do think AJ Styles' final wrestling match should be in TNA.
I can't be mad either way, whether AJ's done or not. I think that there's a really good likelihood he shows up in AEW for a little bit. But I'm just not sure in any other regard.
When is are they doing I wonder, and Tim will probably have a better answer for this when he gets back, but I feel like if he's going to do anything AEW related, I feel like it would make the most sense when they do like the Worlds Collide or whatever, the maybe not Worlds Collide, but the joint show with New Japan. Like I feel like that would make the most sense, because you don't have to do even like a short-term signing. You can just do a kind of one-off there in AEW along with New Japan. What do you think, Mark?
Sure. Now, I think it'd be nice if he had a match or two in TNA and kind of put a button on things in TNA. But I like that idea, Jimmy, with New Japan and possibly being on a show with AEW without actually signing with AEW.
Mark, can I ask a serious question? Is the reason you're wearing that hand puppet is so that it keeps your hand warm because you won't turn the heat on in your house?
Yes.
Well, I respect it. Because it is quite chilly.
Did you want some chili, Jimmy?
No, we actually had chili the other night. So my God. Last thing I have in the news this week is there was a return at
Loki was excited. Brie mode.
Last week in Brie mode. We got to hit the sad version too. I forgot how much this one bops. But Brie Bella made her return to the WWE over the weekend at the 2026 Royal Rumble. She did compete in the Royal Rumble match. Oh, let's get to it. Love it. I don't think we can get shadow banned for the for the tune down one. I think that one we're safe. But Brie Bella competed in the Women's Royal Rumble match, reunited with her sister, WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. Following the event, Brie and Nikki appeared together on Raw on Monday night, where they expressed their desire to win the women's tag team titles. According to Dave Meltzer, in the latest edition of Wrestling Observer Radio, Brie and Nikki are committed to being a babyface tag team without any plans for a heel turn. This also indicates that Brie is back in the WWE as a full-time performer. Initially, there was reports suggesting her return may be a one-off deal, but that does not appear to be the case any longer. So, looks to be the Bella twins are back, at least for the interim here. Yes, Mark.
Jimmy, did you see them on Monday Night Raw in Philadelphia?
I did. I watched Monday Night Raw this week.
Boy, that their promo went over like somebody breaking wind in church.
It was
Hey, Lon.
it was a weird segment. I felt like they could have just done that backstage or like at the entrance ramp, like with Jackie Redmond or somebody. It was an awkward segment.
The fans did not care.
No, they
The Philly
were
fans did not
they
care
were,
at all.
well, and I think like because I think the fans were chanting like Coop for like Cooper DeJean at her because that's the rumors that she is dating the Eagles defensive back. I think Nikki thought they were booing her, so she tried to do like a heel thing where she made fun of the Eagles, and then Brie was like, "No, they weren't booing us," and it was just it went over like a lead balloon,
like a Led Zeppelin. It was bad.
I'm curious if the WWE scheduled that thinking that the Bellas were going to get like an exciting white bump
yes,
from being in Philly. Like, oh, they're going to love her. She's connected to Coop. And then it's like, no, they don't care.
Yeah, they were tired, I think, at that point of the show. But yeah, they are back. I assume they will win the tag titles at WrestleMania. I think that's
sure.
I feel like that's probably where we are heading. But Tim, going back to the AJ Styles story, do they still do the joint show with New Japan AEW?
Mm-hmm. They do.
Okay.
Yeah, Forbidden Door should still be a
Forbidden
thing.
Door. I said Worlds Collide, and I knew that wasn't right.
Worlds Collide's WWE product.
Yeah. Because what it used to be that it was like an NXT thing, and now it's WWE and AAA, right? When they do,
It was
joint
like
shows.
NXT. It was like NXT versus NXT versus NXT UK.
That's what it was.
And then it eventually became
like a scrimmage.
Yeah.
The scrimmage.
Scrimmage.
Yeah. So I feel like that would probably be a really good spot to do an AJ match with AEW, because you could just it could be kind of a one-off deal where he comes in and wrestles Fletcher or wrestles whomever they want to put in, and then it doesn't even have to be any sort of a contractual agreement. Not saying that he can't. Certainly he I think because the reports are his contract with WWE expired like this week, so he, much like Tommaso Ciampa, can go anywhere at any time. So it'll be
Tim, you've been a much bigger Japan fan than myself. Is there matches that at this point in AJ's career you'd be interested in seeing, even if it is somebody that's currently contracted to AEW?
So as far as like AJ's run outside of WWE, there are, I don't know if there's any really on like the New Japan roster currently that I would consider a matchup for him, because everybody is either retired or come to AEW that I'd want him to have a match with, like whether it's Okada or Omega, or like it would be Tanahashi, but Tanahashi's retired. Osprey, Switchblade, they're all AEW. There's not really a lot for him at current New Japan other than like, oh, he's a former IWGP champion. But yeah, there is a lot I'd be interested in seeing with AEW, just from the names I just mentioned with like Omega and Osprey.
Omega, what ultimately kicked him out of Bullet Club?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so there is stories there for sure,
Right.
if or matches there, even if again this is kind of these spot matches from here or there. I think immediately after the match with Gunther, I think, was it Osprey or Fletcher that was like just posted like the eyes, like the eyes emoji. I think it might have been Osprey. Yeah, which again, if that match happens wherever it is, I will make sure that I watch that. Like
it's a mirror match.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like watching modern day AJ Styles versus like the 2.0 version.
Yeah, and I think it is good. Like, I mean, we've seen maybe a time or two, depending on the opponent, AJ start to not look like AJ Styles anymore. So I think going out this year is the right answer, so that he doesn't become less than. But yeah, there's still a couple potentials out there should those matches come to be. But we'll close up the news. I do have a real quick blind ranking since we are coming off of the Royal Rumble this past weekend. It is a blind ranking of Royal Rumble winners. So
okay, all right.
we will start with a one-time Royal Rumble winner, 1993, Yokozuna.
He won the Rumble, and he's hard to eliminate.
Who's going to put him over the top rope?
Not me. I got a bad back.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Is that good with you, Mark?
You know what? I'm all right. Let's go with 4.
All right. We'll lock Yokozuna in at 4. Next, we will go to a three-time Royal Rumble winner, 1997, 1998, and 2001, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He did a lot with those wins, didn't he?
I think he's the only 3-time winner, isn't he?
No.
Who else has won at 3?
Hold on. Yeah.
There's been some 2-time winners.
3. Yeah.
Well, then I think that's got to be number 1.
Yeah, Austin's number 1.
Austin's 1.
97. 97's a great Rumble, and the fallout from that was good. 13. He wins the Rumble, but he doesn't face off for the championship. He goes against Brett, and because it was supposed to, they locked the matches in that it was Austin versus Austin using the Rumble to challenge Brett. But Brett loses the title to Sid.
That's right.
2 or 3 weeks before WrestleMania. That's why the Undertaker got the WWE title shot.
That's right. I forgot about that. All right, next one. So you have 1 and 4 locked in. 2021 Women's Rumble winner, Bianca Belair.
It was an impressive run, but since then they've lapped it twice. Because they did it with Rhea and they did it with Bailey.
Yeah.
Boy, I just don't know if it's 5.
I don't know that it's 3.
I feel like, and hear me out. This was, but they hold a special place in my heart. This is Thunderdome Rumble, right? Like it's just a harder watch too, but it hit when we needed it to. It was something that was important that we could watch together via Teams and Zoom meetings to be able to still gather, but still have some semblance of life again.
Right.
But
because it was also tail end.
Super thrilling Royal Rumble because it was Thunderdomed. Was there people for that, or was that the cardboard cutouts in the crowd? I forget.
So that era of Thunderdome was Tropicana Field.
Yeah, so it was all the screens. I think it was the biggest number of screens.
But it was
the Mania it led into was half people, half cardboard cutouts.
Right, and that was in Tampa.
Right, and I think that's part of what you were talking about with the being a comfort pandemic show, because it was towards the end of the pandemic, and it was this could lead to the return of a live Mania. So these matches could have a higher significance. I don't think it's worse than Yokozuna though. Maybe we overrated Yoko at 4.
That's wild to think, but maybe did.
That's fair, Tim.
We could go 3.
I'm fine with 3.
I'm fine with 3.
Going 3 for Bianca Belair. Next, we will go to a two-time
See.
Royal Rumble winner, 2010, and the 2021 Men's Rumble winner, Etch.
Etch. Well, he's a
Not
two-time.
5.
Hear me out. He might be 5.
What if
So
they-
the second Royal Rumble that he wins is the first is the
wow.
pandemic
Yeah.
Rumble, where it's the pandemic Rumble actually, or no, the first Rumble he doesn't win
It's
the
the
That's
same
the
one
same
as
one as
Bianca.
Bianca.
yeah, okay. He wins it by not even being in the match.
Boom.
Good.
5.
Because Orton jumps him and he's out for like half the Rumble.
Oh,
isn't
that's
he?
right. Yeah. I think you're right.
Because technically Edge was given number 1 but came out number 2 because Orton jumped him backstage and jumped ahead of him.
Yep.
Yeah. 5.
that makes me upset. 5 it
It's
is.
5. Even though
5.
his first win is so good because it's coming back from the Achilles tear.
It's 5.
Achilles. All right, so you have Stone Cold at 1, Bianca Belair at 3, Yokozuna at 4, Etch at 5, which means the number 2 Royal Rumble winner is your 2025 Men's Royal Rumble winner, main event Jey Uso.
Nice.
Mhm.
I talked us the
Yep.
wrong way.
Yeah, it could have happened. I mean, John Studd could have been there.
It could have been
Jim
John
Duggan.
Studd,
You
Hacker.
shouldn't
been-
listen to me. I'm haunted right now.
It could have been Jim Duggan.
Deal. If we're talking specifically Royal Rumble winners, though, it surprised a lot of folks because he eliminated John Cena. So it was a great surprise, and the crowd was fucking hot.
The crowd was hot.
The
Yeah.
crowd
There was a year
reaction
to do it.
meeting,
If there was a year to do it, it was last year.
they struck when the iron was hot, and it just didn't
Like,
remain hot.
They did the thing that they usually don't do, and maybe that's why they don't do the thing that we sometimes want them to do.
You know, sometimes fans don't know
They don't know.
what's best.
They don't. They
I mean,
don't.
it wasn't the worst.
No,
But
there's
it-
been worse. Vince
Title
McMahon is
reigns.
the Royal
I mean,
Rumble
if we're
winner.
talking specifically about the Royal Rumble win,
Yeah.
it's not an awful win.
No.
It's not number 2,
No, it is not the number 2.
but
The
Is it
after
the number 2 of those 5?
honestly, it might be,
Might
if we're
be.
talking
It actually might
specifically
be.
that Rumble.
Yeah. Because you got to think, like, we're taking a snippet
In
of
a
like
vacuum.
40 Rumbles.
Of those 5, it's 2 pandemic Rumbles. One guy wasn't in there, and
Yokozuna. Yeah, like in that
Maybe
vacuum,
it is 5. Maybe the list is pretty fucking solid.
I think the list is actually pretty good. I think you guys did really well with
We
that
did our
one.
best.
You
We
did.
tried and we had fun.
That's
Yes.
all you can
That's
do
what's most important.
is do your best. And speaking of doing your best, or maybe not, the Royal Rumble from Saudi Arabia was this past weekend. And there may have been a sold out house, but the LED lights on the seats made it very confusing to tell if there was a sold out house in Saudi Arabia or not. We're obviously not going to talk about every moment, every match, everything. We talked about AJ Styles, Gunther for a minute. Liv Morgan, your women's Royal Rumble winner, Drew McIntyre retains the undisputed WWE title. Gunther retires AJ Styles, and Roman Reigns is your men's Royal Rumble winner.
Men's.
What's your kind of reaction, your grade, your ultimate thoughts on putting a stamp on the 2026 Royal Rumble?
I would give it a C, Jimmy.
Okay.
Average. Just an average Rumble. Wasn't terrible, wasn't great.
Okay.
I think it was just kind of average. And I'm sorry if that upsets you.
Yeah, I mean, average might be the best way to describe this. I thought Gunther AJ had a really good match.
They did.
I thought the women's rumble was solid. It's a shame the Saudi crowd doesn't really care for women over. Like, I feel like put that in another area, like the crowd's popping real good for that. I love that they like really hyped up Charlotte's like been in the bottom 3 her entire career and she wasn't involved. Like there was a lot of like small storylines. I thought we made a lot of wrestlers in this. I think Sol Ruka as the bottom 3 was a nice surprise. What the hell's the other girl's name?
Tiffany?
Who?
Tiffany Stratton?
No.
Lash Legend.
Oh, Lash Legend.
Lash Legend looked like a fucking star. Like didn't have to win it. Lash Legend, like it was her coming out party, man.
Absolutely.
And then to have Liv finally pick up a Rumble win. I thought we built a few really good storylines here. So that's probably the better, it was the better of the 2 Rumble matches. But other than that, yeah, just average. It being in Saudi could have been.
I think that played a role.
I feel like they.
Did you like the afternoon?
I thought I would hate it. It was fine, but then like when it was done, it was an awkward moment. It's like, what do we do now? Like,
right, we have the rest of the day.
It's like 6:00. Are we hungry? Do we do dinner? Do I just take a nap now?
We did get hefty lefties, so it was hard
that might have been part of it.
It was hard to eat anything else the rest
Like,
of that
do we
day.
just slip into a food coma for an hour or two, and then
if you're anywhere near York, Pennsylvania, get to the York Central Market. Hefty lefties, they are just
they have a
phenomenal.
location in Red Lion as well. Check them out.
Red Lion. But honestly, it is so good. It really is.
It is.
So Devin grades the show a D. And he says the only reason why it's getting a D,
Big Dick Devin.
he disappeared, is the women's Rumble match is actually decent. He said his Rumble MVP is
God.
Mark, just leave and come back.
There's no way. No,
wait. I can hear you, Smokey.
You can't hear me?
Tim left. I can't hear Jim. Is Jim actually speaking?
Right.
No, Jim is just miming. He's Jim's doing a gimmick right now.
All right. I can hear you. It's plain as day. That's so weird.
Yeah, Mark, he wants you to leave and come back.
Please.
Who, Tim?
Please.
Yeah, Tim wants you to leave and come back.
Please.
And that'll fix your audio issue.
All right. I don't want to make Tim any more upset.
He's very upset. He already left. Tim will be back here soon, too.
All right. Is Jim okay if I leave and come back?
Jim would like you to do that, he said as well.
What's that thing he's sticking up?
That's his. Well, that's it. Well, it was repaired. He broke it in college. It's backward. Hold on. Tim's back. Maybe you can hear all of us again.
Can you hear me now, Mark?
Tim.
Hi.
Can you hear Tim?
Can you hear me?
Did Tim actually say something?
Tim said something. Jim's actively talking, and you can only hear me.
I can only hear you. Yes.
I don't believe any of this, but
Mark, cannot hear
back.
Jimmy, and I can't hear Timmy.
Just tell him to leave. Just tell him to leave.
No.
You can hear me. I told him to leave multiple times.
Tell him again.
You can just kick him out, and he'll come back in.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe I'll leave. Should I try leaving and coming back?
Let's try that, Mark. See what happens.
That's right. I forgot I can just kick him out.
You have the power.
I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me that I have the power to do that.
I don't know if this is a gimmick that Mark's doing with us or not. I
have no
know.
clue. I think it is a gimmick.
It makes no sense why he would be able to hear me and not Tim or you.
He can hear all of us, or he can hear none of us. Like there's nothing in StreamYard that would make him just hear you. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Am I wrong in thinking that? I can't be wrong.
Unless because Tim has well, no, you're an administrator on it too. You can run the show. Because I thought maybe it's because you're a guest and he's a guest, but no, that's not even true. You have he's yanking our chain. I'm sick of it.
Wait, I can run the show? Look at that, Tim. I did
Got him.
Yes, you can. Now you gotta leave me down there.
I didn't know that was a thing.
No, if you move me there, you gotta leave me down there.
Oh.
There we go. And we're back. Yeah, I think everything that's been said
do that.
so far has been accurate. I think that The women's Rumble was better. I think there was more substance to the women's Rumble match. Gunther AJ was really, really good. Drew McIntyre, the match was fine. The ending was predictable. They didn't do anything interesting with it. And the men's Rumble was kind of paint by numbers. We're back to the bloodline, and Roman Reigns is going to WrestleMania.
And Oba
Femi was great. I don't mind him getting eliminated. I think it would have been great if he just eliminated 29 guys.
Been happy with that.
The multiple kind of face-offs with Brock Lesnar throughout the match, definitely foreshadowing a potential future match with Brock Lesnar is great. Oba was fine. He didn't have to win. He looked like a monster in the match. But ultimately, what I said on Thursday, it's going to be one of three. It's going to be Cody Rhodes. It's going to be Roman Reigns. I forget who the third one is now.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. And it ended up being Roman Reigns. If it was going to be one of those three, ultimately, I'm actually happiest that it is Roman Reigns.
Yep.
But man, it just to be only one of like 2 or 3 guys at the top of this card. Now, Tim, I don't think we got your thoughts before there was camera or some sort of issues.
Yeah, my camera's still. I guess my webcam has finally decided it wants to die. Because my color is just flickering all over the place.
It is. It's having a time.
It's having a time. I will give the Rumbles. I will give the Rumble show a D.
Okay.
Or no, sorry. The Rumble show is C, but the Rumbles themselves are a D.
Okay.
Like I think Gunther and AJ Styles does a lot of lifting to make the card good.
Yeah, it was a very good match.
I was listening to Busted Open on Monday a little bit. I was driving my wife to work because apparently there's so much ice on the ground.
Fucking ice.
Yeah, there's so much ice on the ground. There's ice on the streets. There's ice where you don't need it to be.
Everywhere.
But I was listening to Busted Open on Monday, and they had a caller who was at the Saudi Rumble.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And so the guy was like, because also if you saw on social media, Green Shirt Fan was there.
He was there. He was hard cam side, I believe.
He was hard cam side. So everyone who flew over to see it is on hard cam side.
Okay.
Everybody else is
Gotcha.
the nationals there. And so, but he was like, the reason why the women's Rumble was so quiet, you cannot bring food into the stadium. So if you wanted to eat, you had to leave the stadium and go to the fan zone to get food. And if you're there and you have to get food and it's a late show because the show didn't start until
10 p.m. local time.
Yeah. So people are there. They don't want to wait too late to eat. You can't eat in the stadium and you have to pick a match to skip.
It's the first one.
WWE title, men's Royal Rumble, Gunther versus AJ Styles, and the women's Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't know the order that these are in, you're probably picking the women's first.
Well, yeah.
And you're just hoping that the women's Rumble doesn't go on last.
Yeah. I mean, the format has been one Rumble match starts and one Rumble match closes. And I think it was fairly safe to assume that the women's Rumble wasn't closing the show.
Yeah, and that's why I give like those Rumbles, the Rumble matches themselves, a D.
Yeah, okay.
The face of women's WWE in Saudi Arabia won the Saudi Mania or the Saudi Rumble.
Oh yeah, I guess because she won the
crown jewel. She She is like the Saudi
She really
crown
is.
princess for WWE. And then Roman, the biggest star available that you could put in the match, that fits the Saudi line so well.
So get ready for Trish Stratus and Stone Cold Steve Austin to win the Royal Rumbles next year, leading into Saudi WrestleMania.
Oh yeah. And
Could
so
happen.
So he mentioned everybody picked a lot of people picked the women's
Gotcha,
Rumble
okay.
match. So it was rather quiet. Now, also,
God forbid people bring food and drink into an otherwise disposable stadium.
Right. A
If you do
salad
it now.
That
field
they tore
stadium.
down with like 3 days later. They're like done with this.
Right, that stadium's probably already gone.
there's talks that that's the stadium that they're going to do WrestleMania in.
Probably is.
Kind of makes sense.
Actually, they may just leave it up because there's supposedly 2 more events, 2 more WWE events in Saudi this year.
What?
Yeah,
I think it's torn down already. I really do.
Really.
Well, they
Yeah,
can
it's
put it
the word on
back
the
up.
street though. 2 more Saudi shows this year, before Mania next year. Which I mean,
Well, they'll
business
probably
is
do Crown
business.
Jewels.
But yeah, it was a Royal Rumble. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. We've had worse shows. We've had better shows for sure. But then we turn the corner to Monday. We know that that Roman Reigns is your Royal Rumble winner, and he now has the the choice to make if he's going to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Undisputed title or CM Punk for the World Heavyweight title. And in the segment that closed a Monday Night Raw that happened, and I shouldn't say that. I thought there was actually some fun stuff on the show as a whole. But I thought that the promo segment to close out Monday Night Raw, where Roman Reigns ultimately picks CM Punk as his WrestleMania opponent, I thought was a fantastic close to the show. I thought immediately it makes this year's WrestleMania and the road to it feel bigger or more important than last year's. And like, I know we were waiting to get to how's John Cena going to play a part in WrestleMania. But besides that, I think last year's WrestleMania as a whole was just, there was a lot of dud and a lot of just, I feel like already we have a match that we've not seen before. 2 of the best guys on the stick going at it on a Monday Night Raw to kick off the road to WrestleMania from a TV standpoint. I'm already, I feel like, more excited about this WrestleMania than last year's and for that match and for how we get there.
Yeah, Jim, you've always been a big CM Punk guy, so that checks out.
I have. I always
You have always beat the drum for Phil
I have
from
never
Chicago.
once been anti CM Punk.
Never at all.
That's because you're straight edge.
That's right. See,
He's straight edge.
Where's my beer?
Straight edge. Speaking
Straight
of which, they're taking the Hogan graphics off of the Real American beer.
Oh, what a shame.
So that's going away.
Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence that was announced in Black History Month.
Oh,
they were waiting.
It was announced.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Any thoughts about
that comment? Mark just totally dear. I don't even know what the question was anymore.
Is CM
God.
Punk? It is the question of the week this week.
Question
of the week.
Thank you, Mark. Is
Yes.
CM Punk versus Roman Reigns the right choice for WrestleMania?
Yes. Oh, it's a perfect choice. Shibby, you hit that nail right on the top of it with a hammer or maybe a fist. But it feels it's actually
Jim just hammers nails barefisted. You think that's how Jim hangs up posters and
Hell
pictures?
yeah.
He gets upset.
Jim, dear, can you hang this goddamn picture I've been asking
Ah!
you? Right in her face. Or I mean in the wall, right on the wall.
Right on the wall.
Ow, right in the kisser.
Poor Mrs. Big Jim. She's such a nice woman.
Right to the moon.
I just went to punching.
To the moon, Mrs. Big Jim.
That is not true.
What's it going to be? Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre? Of course CM Punk's a bigger match. This is the right
Oh, it's
call.
going to be great.
Absolutely.
It feels
Look at the
big.
alternative and then realize how right call this was.
That's definitely a right call. I'm excited for it too, Jimmy. I really am. But it is a good call. It should be a good build. Great promo Monday, Tim. I'm ready.
Mark's ready.
Hello.
Tim, are you ready?
I'm ready. It is the obvious choice. Obvious choice doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad.
No.
But it is.
No. Tim said he's ready. Yeah, he's ready for it.
He's ready. Then he said, but then he did.
Stop that.
I was telling
Relax.
in the other room. They had asked what you had said.
So I don't know if anybody else noticed. So CM Punk's shirt was a special Philly shirt. So it was the best in the world, but instead of red, it was orange. And then on the back, it was Philly is the best in the world. So he took a piece of white tape and put it over the LY, so it said Phil is the best in the world.
I
That's
didn't notice
funny.
that. That's great.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
I saw it on Twitter. I didn't actually notice it live in real time.
God bless Phil.
God bless him.
But he's
a good boy.
Oh, Devin doesn't think so, apparently.
Oh, Devin.
Wait a minute. What's wrong?
Devin doesn't think so.
First, he gives the Rumble a D, which, I mean, we expect that from Big Dick Devin.
You know.
But now he's
My
upset.
initial.
It's what it is. He said, I didn't think it was going to be the right choice, but after Monday's promo battle, it's absolutely the right choice.
Yeah, so he won over Devin that quickly.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you know, we regularly, at least as of late, and rightly so, will criticize WWE for decisions made, poor decisions made, and not executing things well. But I thought after a mediocre Rumble, middle of the road as we kind of graded it, I thought Monday night they stuck the landing. I thought they put the exclamation point at the end of the show, regardless of the show itself. And it had some fun spots, had the Bella segment.
Smokey, remember you had some fun spots.
I did. It was after I saw Brie. Saw Brie return.
Yeah, she had some fun spots.
It's called a rash.
It was because of that blue chew. She had that blue chew.
Just
comedy trash bag.
Yeah, I thought that was a really, really good way to close out the show and to lead us on towards WrestleMania. So we'll
Why
see
the
what
fuck would I have ever said come in a trash bag? Whatever prompted me to say that?
I have no clue.
Why would you do that, Smokey?
That had to have been cut from an actual sentence. All I can think about was like when somebody released Mickey James and her stuff showed up in a trash bag. Is that maybe?
That might have. I think that actually might have been
that's
it.
what it is.
I 100% think that's what it is.
Play it again, baby. I think that's what it was too. He said it fast. He was excited.
It's got to be it.
It came into me.
Well, that was no, that I know. I remember what that was.
Was that the Andre the Giant?
That was
Dream.
It wasn't Andre, was it?
It was
Haystacks Calhoun.
Haystacks Calhoun.
He showed up in a dream, and I put him in my Wrestler of the Week. That's how that one came about. That ought to be a Tuesday show.
Out on your shirt.
Go through all my stupid sentences and fucking figure out how or revisionist history how I said it in my mind at least. I don't remember shit.
That was fun stuff.
Yeah.
What about you being on your hands and knees? That's one of my favorites.
In the ass.
Wait, hold on, Mark. It's better.
I'd have to be on my hands and knees and just take it in the ass.
We're
Those
almost
are
there.
two. Those are two.
We're
Very separate. Also,
about
I would
the,
love for you guys to watch Unreal, because there's a segment where Triple H, they were going through Evolution, and Triple H was talking about Naomi coming out to, I guess, ultimately cash in, and Rhea and EO can be like kind of selling, and they kind of look at each other, and Triple H is like, I want you to kind of be like, what the fuck, right? And EO, you can even say like, what the fuck, and she's like, what the fuck, with her little Japanese accent, and it is the greatest what the fuck I've ever heard. And then Doot was like, it's funny when you say it because it's cute. Yeah, it's cute or something. She's like, it's my Japanese accent, but it is the best what the fuck I've ever heard.
All right, I will have to
Find it, clip it.
clip it.
Anytime Mark says something, I need a what
Clip
the fuck.
What the
I
fuck?
wouldn't mind that. Sure.
I haven't
Really
watched.
know
I
it's EO,
finally
it's EO.
finished season 1 of Unreal. I have not.
It's a fine season.
EO's what the fuck feels like when a parent tells a child for the first time, it's like, hey, if you want to say it, go ahead and say it. And then the kid's just like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah,
So innocent.
It is so innocent. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here for the week, for the live show. Make sure you join us on the Tuesday show. That's where we have our most fun of the week.
Do we ever? And how?
Do we ever? So make sure you are following along with us all the time at 3 Count Thursday across the board. You can get our merchandise over on our TeePublic store. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, all of our social medias. Get us on all podcast platforms. Scan the QR code, top right corner of the screen on the video side. Would certainly appreciate all the support in all of the places. Until the Tuesday show, or when we are back here live next week, we hope you stay safe, stay smart, and as always, go for the pin.